Hi everyone, Martin here from martinsmayhem.blogspot.com. I hope you are well. So today's card is this adorable, simple thank you card, or thanks card even, and I'm going to be showing you how to create this tonal effect onto the mint macaron. The stamp sets we're using today is the Cling stamp set, Tea Together, as well as the Photopomula Vibrant Vases. Both are available in the Spring Summer catalogue. So let's move them out of the way. And I'm going to move the card over. So I'm bringing in a piece of thick Whisper White card, which has been cut down into a standard C6 size. And I've got a piece of mint macaron, and that measures 7.7 even by 12, and that's just slots nicely into the gap there. So let's get stamping. I'm going to be using Memento ink, and the reason for that is we're going to be using our blends. And I've got the rose stamp from the Tea Together, as well as that little posy, possibly, stamp. And all I'm going to do is ink it up and just randomly stamp it down. So I'm just swapping between the two, filling out the blank areas, like so. Like so. So as you can see, I've got all of that stamped down. So I'm going to move that out of my way. So that's how quick and easy it is to make such a simple background. But while that's lovely as it is, there's no dimension. So what I want to do is create that dimension by bringing in the Stampin' Blend in Mint Macaron, and I'm using the light one. The reason for that is because I wanted a really subtle tone. By using the dark one, it stands out more. And as you'll see, when I apply colour onto this, it does go on quite dark originally. However, it dries a hell of a lot lighter. So that is something you guys should be cautious of. So I'm just going to quickly colour this in with my Mint Macaron Stampin' Blend. And I'm being careful, but I'm not being overly careful. So I'm not going right to the edges, because I know the blend's going to bleed out a little bit into them crevices. At the same time, I want to make sure it's all covered. Let's colour this one in quickly. So I'm not being overly cautious either. However, I just want to make sure I get a good layer of the alcohol marker on there. Like so. So I'll leave it as that. So you can see how dark that is currently coming up compared to how it is in the end. Okay, so to save time, because you all know how to use blends, I've already pre-done a whole background just to save time for the sake of the video. And I've got my card base, and I'm going to bring in the extended the narrow foam strips, which are brilliant for shaky cards because they're so deep. However, obviously for today's card, I'm just going to be using it for the purposes of giving this card a little bit extra depth. To pop there and there. Taking another one. Probably cut this into thirds. And then just peel this away. This one. And then that's just going to sit onto our card base like so. One thing I would say is with this card, because the next layer is going to be on the foam strips, try your best to get it straight, because with the shadows that's created from the dimension, you can spot as soon as it's not straight. So with the sentiment, I'm just going to bring in my Stamparatus, and with that thanks, all I've done is I've lined it up and I've put a piece of masking tape across for understanding, because I literally just want that thanks. So I've got a piece of basic black, and all I'm going to do is pop this in to my Stampin' Magic. The piece of basic black just measures 1/2 centimetre high, and the width is just a piece of scrap that I had, so I know I'm not wasting a new piece for the sake of a teeny tiny little bit. So with this, with the sentiment, I'm only going to peel this away and then ink it all up, and then pop it back over it like so. Just so then I don't catch that little bit. And then that can go back into place and stamp that down. And then, as if by magic, I'm going to bring in my white embossing powder and just sprinkle that over. Ooh, stuck on the magnets. Like so. Super quick, super easy. I'm going to put that to one side, because what I have done, again, just to save some time, is pre-cut and emboss the sentiment. So with the sentiment, the piece of basic black you just saw was slightly longer, so I just cut that down either end so that I was happy with it. And I'm just going to bring in 2 normal size dimensionals. Take the backs off. And I'm just going to place that on the upper top of the card, in the middle, and straight, like so. And there you have today's card. I hope you enjoyed today's card. While you're here, why not pop into the description bar below, where a full list of items used in today's card are detailed, as well as links to my online shop where you can purchase them. While you're there, why not like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and share to your social media so everybody can see how super quick and easy it is to make such a pretty simple card as this. I'll see you around. Bye.